Okay. Hello, everybody. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to be with you again today. And yeah, listen, if you're just joining, let me know. Let me see your comments in the chat. If you're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever platform you're joining from, let me know. Say hello in the chat. Let's connect. Let's engage. I'm doing it slightly different tonight. Um, I mean, I'm a tech I'm a tech leader, so I've got to lead by example. And one of the things we're doing differently tonight on this live talk show or live audience series, it is called, is the fact that I am live, but I am not live. So basically, what that means is that what you're watching here is a session that myself and my team we have recorded and we are producing. However, I am here and I will be able to give you support. Especially, I notice that when people ask questions, it makes my presentation or my talk a bit more extended. So, what I'm trying to do with this is to uh, be able to get through my material whilst at the same time attend to people who have questions and people who want to talk or people who have specific things they would like me to address in this series. So please, as I'm going through my material, I'm talking, put your questions, put your points in the chat. I'm going to be in the comment section. And at the end of this presentation, I will come live if the need arises to actually address specific things, if that makes sense. So tonight, we are doing something super interesting. And this series has actually evolved and is going to continue to evolve, as you probably might know already with things that I do. Evolution is part of my nature, so we are evolving. Tonight, I want to talk about something super important, and I'm going to bring up my slides very quickly. A lot of people have been messaging me. I've been seeing a lot of comments on the flyers, people saying, I really want to participate in this. I want to be a part of this. When is this going live? Is this already live? Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we are here. So enjoy the conversations tonight. And please feel free, connect, ask questions, and let's talk about it. Tonight, as usual business, I bring to you as a business consultant, as a digital coach, I bring to you different topics, different ideas, and things that give you empowerment. I want to say empowerment, economic empowerment that allow you to be able to survive and thrive. Yeah, not just survive, thrive as well. Okay, we live in a very high, uncertain times. Yeah, things are happening all around the world, and many people are struggling financially. And this is one of the motivations I have to bring you ideas, concepts, things that you can do whilst you're either building a career or looking for a career change or you want to get some additional source of income. That is why we're doing this. Okay, so today I'm talking about business ideas in 2024, business ideas in the real estate industry, business ideas in the real estate industry. What I'm going to be doing tonight is I'll be focusing, because of the time, I'll focus on some specific things based on the questions that other people have asked in my previous edition. So if you missed my last talk show, go and check on YouTube, check on Instagram or Facebook. You probably will be able to find the recording. Okay, so before I delve into the topic tonight, I have to do justice. As I've been saying for a few weeks, my YouTube channel is still under construction. My YouTube, sorry, the summer is here, so you can see how is the weather treating you on your side of the world. You can see me still sweating. My glasses is also steaming as I'm in the studio here. But yeah, like I said, my YouTube channel is still coming up. It's still under construction. Wait for it, and yeah, when it goes live, a lot of the content, educational content, inspirational content that I share with my followers, my subscribers, will be definitely have been uploaded onto my YouTube channel. So when the channel is live, I mean, like right now, you can go there and subscribe, but there's not content. That nothing is there at the moment. So nothing is live yet, but it is coming soon. Coming soon. So you're looking at upcoming YouTuber in the house. So give me some support, give me some encouragement by subscribing to my YouTube channel coming soon. Okay, so I'm talking about the real estate industry tonight. So for you, those of you who have been looking for opportunity to get or build a business in real estate, there's a reason why it is called real estate, because it is the only real thing that you can do that lasts any economic recession. And I tell you, I have been I've benefited from the real estate industry. I've done business in real estate. I have a lot of friends that do business in real estate, and they're building amazing careers in tech or in health, in IT, and all that type of stuff. But still, you have this amazing opportunity to build either a full business or a passive lifestyle business or income from in the real estate industry. So, who am I? My name is Victor. For those who don't know me, Victor Shonde. I'm the Chief Product Officer at Join Momentum. For those who do not know Join Momentum is on a mission to accelerate digital talents, and we are also accelerating business productivity. Okay, so what we do is we do this through or by providing practical work experiences, training internships, and talent placement. Through the efforts that we provide, we deliver innovative products. If you follow our social media, and yesterday was International or World Product Day or something like that. And some of our products that we're actually offering, some of them are live, some of them are still in beta. We promoted them yesterday. So go check out, follow Join Momentum on LinkedIn or YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, anywhere, and you'll be able to see some of the products that we're working on. You can invest in us. That's how you can work with us. You can partner with us, or you can hire our talent. You can bring them on board to work with you 100%. So those are things that we do. But we want to deliver, we are consistently delivering innovative products and solutions that address our user needs and also create value for our candidates, our clients, and our stakeholders. One of our products is called the Career Accelerator Placement. So if you're looking for work in tech, whether it's user research, from product manager, project management, PMO, BA, I said if you're looking for work, I did not say if you're looking for a course, if you're looking for a training, that's a separate platform that we have called Growth Academy. If you're looking to work and work with brilliant minds, amazing teams from all over the world, and contribute to amazing products, you can sponsor yourself on our Career Accelerator Placement Program for 30% of the tuition, and you'll be able to guarantee a spot in the team to work with us for a period of at least 6 months. Okay. Now, the second product we have, a platform is called Growth Academy. So if you check out growthacademy.joinmomentum.co.uk, if you're looking for training on product management, business analysis, and so on and so forth, you find a lot of them there. And our library is continuing to grow. If you're a coach, if you're a trainer, we have a program for you at Growth Academy called the Signature Partner Program. If you're looking to deliver courses, you want to make money from your knowledge, your expertise, we have a program that allows you to partner with our Growth Academy product team, and we will design your course for you, we will build your course for you, we will launch it for you on our platform, and you'll make passive income. So please visit growthacademy.joinmomentum.co.uk, all right, for more information. Okay, so this is Growth Academy that I just talked about. I'll just flip this through very quickly. When you visit the website, these are some of the courses that are live already, and many, many more courses are being designed and being built and brought to life. Yes. Sorry, I'm sweating a lot. I don't know. Let me open this window for a little bit. Bear with me. It's so hot. Okay, and that's better. All right. If you're following me, please put your comments in the chat. Okay, so let's get into the gist for today. I think that's what everybody's interested in. What are we talking about when we talk about business ideas in real estate industry? Now, I have focused, I'm bringing you some ideas today. But when I was doing my research and thinking about my experience in real estate, one of the things that I thought about is Angon. Real estate is huge. It's a massive industry. And the audience that I'm talking to, or the people that I want to address, I want to focus on business ideas in real estate that you can start with little or no working capital, right? Little or no working capital. So those are the ideas I want to focus on. I don't think I'll be able to cover the entire material in this session, but I will give you some idea. I'll share some ideas in this session this evening or this morning, wherever you're watching from. And please engage, ask questions. I'm here to help you. My team, we people are behind the scenes, watching and listening and looking at your comments. If you don't know how to reach out, send me a DM, and definitely somebody will be able to help you. So if you need any help setting up any of these ideas I'm going to be sharing with you this evening, please feel free to talk to us, and we will help you. The first one I'm talking about tonight is rent to rent. Now, this is that's gaining a lot of popularity, but a lot of people still don't know what it means. This is basically about maximizing rental income, right? It's called rent to rent. In fact, one of the top property trainers in the UK, Samuel Leeds, is organizing some event this weekend, and I think he's going to be talking a lot about rent to rent. I registered to attend, but I don't think I'll be able to make the Saturday. Maybe I'll make the Sunday. So if you're going to be in London this weekend, yeah, let's catch up. But let's get into rent to rent very quickly, okay? Which is about maximizing rental income. The concept is to lease a property from a property owner, a landlord, and then you rent it out to tenants at higher rates. Very, very simple. You do not need a lot of money or a lot of capital to do this. You basically are able to lease an apartment, for example. £1,200 per month is your lease that you sign the contract with the landlord or the owner of the property, and then you put out the property for rent in the property marketplace, and then you rent it as either individual rooms, or you can turn it to short-term rentals, yeah, that will generate £1,500, for example, on a monthly basis. What that means is that you have low initial investment, so you do not need to buy any property to do this. So you don't need any capital outlay or a lot of money to do this. Number two, you can scale this. It's easily scalable because imagine you can get 5 leases in London, 3 in Manchester, or you can do in a big city, have 10, 20, you can scale and then basically build a team that can do this for you. Cash flow potential, because what you're basically making your money from is the profit on top from your rentals, right? So it has huge potential for higher monthly income. So that's the benefit for rent to rent. If you want to start this, I have also listed out some steps that you can take to start. Number one, you want to identify suitable properties. It's not every property that is suitable for rent to rent. So you want to look for properties in high demand areas. For example, places where there's a lot of students. That's a very good location where students, maybe universities or colleges, or places where maybe there's a lot of doctors or hospitals, places where there's a huge footfall, massive footfall, high demand areas. Look for properties in those areas, and you need to be able to negotiate with the landlords. This is super important. So you need to have negotiation skills. How do you do that? You explain to the landlords that the benefit to them is consistent income. Yes, imagine you lease a property for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. What you've done with the landlord is you have guaranteed their income, and they don't need to worry about how the property is being managed, because part of your job is to give them updates, keep them informed, share pictures with them. If they want to come and visit, manage the entire experience, make it easier for the landlord. But the most important thing is you are guaranteeing their rent and the professional management of their property. Every landlord will love this, because trust me, the headache of owning a property, especially in a place like the UK, for example, is a lot. It's a lot of responsibility, and you managing that professionally for landlords is a huge plus. And of course, we want to make sure that you have the right types of agreement in place. So things like how to sublet, whose responsibility is what, between the landlord and the tenant, or the people that your guests that you let out the house to. And then the other thing about rent to rent is important. You need marketing skills. Now, something I must say about this ideas is that whichever way you want to do this, if you are not good, or if you are not somebody who thinks, if you're somebody who thinks that you do not need to do the marketing, or the marketing is going to be done for you, you have no business doing business. That's important, okay? No business doing business if you cannot market or promote your business. So you can use online platforms, for example, Airbnb, was Rightmove, and many other property platforms that can help you to promote, your product or your services. So this is a very good one for rent to rent. A few things to consider. I mentioned before. Consider the local laws about subletting, especially in the area where you are trying to make sure there's the right agreement with the landlord and your tenants. And you want to ensure regular maintenance and management of your property. So, is anybody here thinking about rent to rent? Put it in the chat. Let me see if you're interested in this. If you want to know more, again, send me a DM and let's have a conversation. There are things around how do you set up your business, how do you set up your website, how do you build reliability, how do you come across as when you approach landlords as somebody who is professional and you know what you're doing. Okay, it's important that you have all these type of things, and I've been saying this for a long time. Personal branding is important. Business branding is important. Branding is important. That is what people are going to be looking at. Your first impressions, they really matter. I'll move to the next one, is property management services. Okay, I told you this evening, I'm not talking about things that you need $15,000-$20,000 or pounds to go out to start. Property management services is also a very good way to get involved in real estate business in this 2024. The concept here is to offer management services for residential and commercial property. So you can provide services like tenant screening, rent collection, maintenance, property inspections. If you were in my session last week, or I can't remember, was it last week or the week, where I talked about business ideas that people can start, one of the things I talked about is cleaning services, right? Cleaning services. And a lot of property investors or house owners or homeowners, they are looking for services for people who can provide cleaning, right? So this is something you can look into, and you can actually make a lot of money. You don't need a lot of money to start. And what you need to do is you're going to have recurring revenue, very minimal equipment and initial investment to start, and you can scale it. You can scale it. Scalable in the sense that you have it as a proper business. You can automate a lot of parts. You can get more people to join you. The more clientele you are building, the more people join you, and you basically become the manager. Okay, so this is a very good way also to get into the property business. In order to do this, I probably would recommend you to start by first checking what are the necessary licenses or certifications that you should have. You also want to attend a lot of property events. I talked about a property event happening in London this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and I think there's another one in Birmingham and in Manchester. And some Leeds is hosting those events. A lot of landlords or potential landlords or business owners will be there. Go on Rightmove, go on Eventbrite. Yeah, on Eventbrite, you will find a lot of property meetups. Attend them, share your business card at local event centers. Let people know that this is what you do, and establish a system for managing these properties. Simple software that you need to put in place to manage, okay, property A, what is the frequency of cleaning? How do we get the messaging? How do we contact? How do we manage access, to the property? How do we make sure that it's seamless experience for the owners and the landlords and the tenants and the occupiers? And so make it super easier using systems and technology to manage your operations. You want to consider things like your landlord and tenant laws and regulations. You have to understand that. A lot of information you can find on gov.uk about understanding landlord and tenant regulations, right? If you're in the UK. Same thing in the place like US, Canada, even Australia. you'll find a lot of information on government websites about the relationship and the responsibilities or the laws that guide landlord and tenant relationships. Communication skills is important here. You need to be able to communicate with the owner of the house, and you also need to be able to communicate with the guests. I remember there was a time I traveled to Manchester with my family, and we rented an apartment on I can't remember, was it Airbnb, one of those. And it turns out it was time to check out. The kids had a sleep in, everybody was tired, and we needed a couple more hours beyond the. And all I had to do was text the manager of the house, right? And because the cleaners had an appointment to come in at a particular time to clean, she also had to manage that entire relationship to make sure that, okay, hey cleaner, can you stay and can you wait another couple of hours? They're going to pay extra for the 2-3 hours they're staying more. So go in about this time to do your cleaning, that kind of thing. So having the ability to communicate and engage with your clients is super important. And use, like I said, there are software solutions that are available to manage this type of operations as well, where you can actually make your life and your business very, very easy and manageable. I use the word easy, quote and unquote. No business is easy. Make it manageable. So yeah, this is. I mean, if you're one of those people, you're considering managing properties for people. Look at this beautiful lady, amazing lady here. That's what she's doing, and she's showing you the houses on her system that she's managing. So if you want to be like her, yeah, and you need help, reach out. You can start a lot of these things, like I said. Watch this video again, look at the steps and the recommendations I've made, and you'll be able to get started. Moving forward, somebody mentioned something like this during one of my previous talk shows, and this one is short-term rental management. For example, Airbnb, short-term rental management. You wonder, how is this one different from rent to rent? You'll see in a moment. Also, the benefit here is to start with very minimal equipment and resources. It can give you management fees and performance bonuses because you are working for the likes of Airbnb, and you can manage multiple properties and scale up. Okay, so that's what it's all about. How do you do this? You need to learn the platform. So, for example, Airbnb, how does short-term rental platforms work? Yeah, then once you understand that, then set up your system, establish, for example, a cleaning and maintenance routine, and then market it to all the platforms. So, for example, talk to Airbnb and say, for all your properties listed in Camden, London, or for all your properties listed in the Kent area, this is my business, and I can manage all your properties listed in the Kent area. What they will do is basically tell all the properties owner on their platform, if you're looking for a cleaner or you're looking for somebody to manage access to your property, and you can sleep at night knowing that your property is in good hands professionally, talk to this person. And once they do that, they will basically offer you a fee, pay you professionally for doing that piece of work for them. But like I said, this involves relationship building. Okay, connect with property owners and offer your management services. So you can do this by basically taking somebody's property off, and you can even manage for them and let it for them on Airbnb platform. So knowing how Airbnb works, a lot of people, just all you have to do is go on Instagram, right? Go on Instagram or go on TikTok. You will see so many people who are making money from Airbnb. In fact, it's become an industry, almost, I can say, on its own. I get tons and tons of messages from people making money from this, and even people offering courses, right, to teach you the details. So pay $25, $10, £15 for those kind of courses if you have to obtain the knowledge and to get you started. But you have to be someone who has a lot of attention to detail. You want to ensure that the properties are well maintained and they are in a guest-ready position. If you're somebody that in your own house, you can't put your own house like where you live in a good state all the time. You probably want to think very well about this before you get into it. Because customer service has to be top-notch, such that when people give you referrals and when they give you recommendations or when they give you reviews on Airbnb platform, you want to make sure that your reviews are spot on. Yeah. so that based on the excellent service that you provide. And you need to understand local regulations and things around short-term rentals. I mentioned that before. These things are very, very important. So the devil is always in the detail, as they say. All right, the devil is always in the detail. So imagine when you come to an Airbnb or an accommodation, and look at this setting. It's beautiful, isn't it? You want to give that. You want to give the host an amazing review that, by the time before we got there, they had this nice croissant with jam, with a bowl of, mixed fruits and a cup of tea or coffee and a glass of juice and some, some nice, well presented in a tray. This is beautiful. Not everybody wants to come to a home that feels like this. You're welcome, right? So you don't. I'm not saying that you have to present food to people, because again, you have to be sure that this is something they will like or something they'll love. This is just an example. But you can do it, for example, in terms of how do you do your guest welcome, the onboarding experience. Things like how people access the building, how did they get the keys? Yeah, when they get the keys, how did they drop the keys? How do you hand off, or how do you onboard and offboard your guests that come to your property, your Airbnb? A lot of things you have to think about and there's a lot of ideas. A lot of people doing this, a huge community of Airbnb business owners and landlords all over the world that you can learn from in doing this. Moving on, the next one, and I think this is my thing. I've said three now, yeah? I wasn't counting. So if you're counting, that's good. This one is real estate deal maker. When I was doing my research and I was trying to put this together, I found the word bird dogging. Bird dogging. And I was trying to Google what does bird dogging mean. It actually means someone that source for information or source for deals or for business with a lot of determination, with a lot of, so dogging them means doggedness. If you are trying to catch birds, if you're someone trying to catch birds, you need a lot of patience, a lot of doggedness. You wait, you be quiet, you move around, you be persistent, you be tenacious. I think that's where the term comes from. But anyway, in simple terms, in layman terms, is to be a real estate deal maker. This is what it is. Real estate deal maker. Let's go into the concept. It's an interesting one. And I've seen quite a number of people that are making, in fact, I know people who do this for a living. In fact, I mentioned, somebody reached out last week to me. I said, and I'm going to be bringing them onto the show at some point in the future, where they'll be sharing some of these ideas and how they do it, especially in the real estate industry. And like I said, if you're a business owner, you want to feature on this show, send me a DM. Somebody in my team will definitely reach out to you. But what is real estate deal sourcer, a deal maker? What you're doing is you're finding potential real estate deals for investors, and you make a referral fee for introducing the deal to them. That's it. You scout for properties. If, for example, you have a bouquet or a bank of investors, your investors could be people who are working a day job, but they don't have time to go and be sourcing and looking for property deals. And what you have to do is take their requirements, understand what they're looking for. Well, I'm looking for properties in this price bracket that require this amount of innovation, and then that can give me this range of return on my investment, and I can turn around about this time. That's it. You take the requirements and you're on the lookout. You are scouting the market for properties that meet the exact requirements of your investors. Now imagine you have a pool of investors, you have a database of investors of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 that you have built, maybe by email or by WhatsApp or by anything. And you basically send them out to them and say, oh, there's a new deal here. This deal, in fact, I know someone who sends me property deals into my inbox every week. Yeah. And when I get it, if I'm interested, all I have to do is call the number or reach out to them, and say, if I'm interested, if I have the money, we sign the deal, I pay them their referral fee, and I take on the deal, right? So this job is just about scouting. You're a scout for properties. A lot of people want to sell their properties. They're in distress, or they are looking for quick money, or they need help. You can then pass them as leads to these investors, because all you are doing is gathering information, understanding what the situation of the vendor or the seller is, and then putting together the deal information or the deal package, and sharing that information with your network of investors. And then whoever buys, or whoever wants the deal off you, you basically take a referral, and you upfront they would already know, or you already have your referral fee or percentage, pre-agreed. So it's not a conversation about, oh, this is it, that's it. No, no, no. All of that would have been, so they will know what the deal is even before you start sharing or selling this type of information to them. And when you are giving this information to them, you need to be careful, and you need to be smart about it as well. You give certain things out without really giving them out the total thing until someone has, either made a commitment or they paid your fee, and then you can, choose who you want to give the deal to. And over time, as you do this, people begin to build a reputation, yeah, and people begin to trust you. They come to you when they have money and they don't know what to do with the money. Instead of putting it in the bank, they want to invest it. They'll come to you and say, oh, I've got 500,000 here, I've got 1,000, I've got £1,000,000, I've got $1,000,000. So let me look for properties and let's do, but you need to start, and we need to build this reputation before you get to that point. So this is a very good one that you really don't need no capital to start. Zero. Yeah. And you can operate without investing money. And if you're someone who is really, intentional, many people use this model to get into the property business themselves. For example, after you have sourced a lot of deals for people, you build your own capital to then begin to invest, to become an investor yourself. So it's important that you gain a lot of experience in real estate by working with investors. And this allows, you can do this at your own pace. If, for example, you are currently looking for job hunting, this is something you can start. You can start this without any capital. What do you need to start? So you need to learn the market, yeah, understand what makes a good investment property, things like margins. You need to understand, what exactly a good deal looks like to an investor. You need to build relationships with with the investors in your area, with your locality or whatever location you're looking at. And you need to know how to find the deals. Yeah, when properties are listed on the property website like Rightmove or Zoopla, sometimes it's too late by the time it gets to that point. Or you need to go and talk to estate agents. A lot of them have a huge list of properties in their books that have gone circle around they've listed over and over, and nothing is happening, and they're just like in a book somewhere that nobody looks at. You can say, let me look at those. Or you list and you can drive through neighborhoods and see, talk to landlords, talk to owners. You'd be surprised what you find in your locality. Okay. And what you do is basically tell them about who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. And now you can package a goodie for them that can help them. Either they're looking for retirement or they're looking for quick money or whatever it is. Just make sure you're providing a solution to their present needs, not just about making a quick buck or, shortchanging or undermining people. It's about providing value. Okay. And once you get the deal agreed and everything is in place, and you just present it to an investor. I've done one like this before, and I've worked with a property sourcer before who basically just packaged the deal, and I paid them off, and I took on the deal, right? So present your leads in a detailed information pack to your investors as potential deals, and you're in business, okay? So you have to consider here, that's why it's called bird dogging. I said that before. You need a lot of persistence, consistently searching for and evaluating properties. You can do this anywhere in the world. You can do this in Africa, do this in America, in Canada, in Australia. This is a huge area that if you are not tenacious or persistent, you might not really, if you don't have a knack for it, you might not really enjoy it. And communication is important, and your ability to do research, to gather, because imagine you're going to make a deal. Interesting. attractive. You need to know what information am I looking for about this property that becomes a good negotiating point or a good value proposition for an investor. So how to get that kind of information and data is super important. So you see, you want to always be in the position where your investors are shaking hands, the buyer, the seller, and you're just the middleman doing the introduction, doing the connection, bringing people together, and making sure as money and properties are changing hands, your own commission or your own referral fee is coming into your pocket. So you need to be able to package yourself well, look great, present yourself well, and yeah, this is a big potential lifestyle business or potential source of income in 2024 that can make you a lot of money. All right. I think on that note, um, if you're still here, please put your comments in the chat. If this is something you would like to do or you will consider doing any of these property ideas I've shared with you tonight, let me know. I'm watching my Instagram and I will be live in a few minutes. So if you have a question or if anything requires me to come live, I will. If not, stay in the background. But to be honest with you, it's been a wonderful time. I want to introduce you to this course. If you're somebody looking to get into tech, product management is a big one. I have designed with my team in Growth Academy a course called Product Management Mastery Playbook. This course is designed for aspiring and seasoned professionals, and we have designed this in such a way that you'll be taking big organizations. We have taken scenarios from these organizations that apply to the core skills of a product manager, and we have designed the course to allow you to practice that. So it's not just theory, it's actually bringing those disciplines and those core skills to life. So check it out on growthacademy.joinmomentum.co.uk. You see the link below on the screen. And finally, I've got good news. The business and career workshops that I'm hosting with charities, I'm a Christian, so I'm not ashamed to say that. So I only know about churches. But again, I'm open to work with charities. If you are an Islamic organization, I'm not discriminating, and you want to be a part of this, please send me a DM and I will oblige. This is just as far as I know. So I'm running this series of business and career workshops for charities, with charities and churches and cultural groups across the UK. And this is live now. It's been on for a while trying to make it active, but it's now live. You can actually just go to my website, www.victorshonde.com/UK Churches Charities. I think that's about the only page that is currently active on the website. No, I think there are a few other pages. But essentially, go there, and if you scroll to the bottom of this page, just fill your information there and we'll call you back. It's a form there that says request a call back. There's a capture somewhere just to make sure, just to ensure that we are not talking to you. It's not a robot that is complete. For example, this is an example. This weekend, for example, I am speaking this event. I'm running a workshop with them on Saturday. If you want to attend, it's called Proven Pathway to Settling in the UK. There's a series they are running, and I'm one of their guests this weekend. Thankfully, it's a privilege, and I'm looking to talk about navigating career and business opportunities in the UK. It's on Zoom this Saturday, 18th of May, 11 a.m. So you can join. There's details on the screen, there's Zoom details on the screen. I think if I can put the link at the bottom of the screen, I'll do that. But again, just Google Proven Pathway to Settling in the UK series. It's been hosted by this charity called Gaps and Bridges. And I'm so happy to be working with these guys. Again, let me mention this. I'm not charging anyone for this work that we're doing, for this charity work. It doesn't come at any charge. I mean, of course, if you want to support or you want to donate or you want to give back and encourage and inspire, that will be really, really appreciated. So don't think that, because we don't know how much it's going to cost, that's why we're not participating. Please, if you are a leader, church leader, charity leader, cultural community leader, I don't know, pastor, whatever, please, your church members, your church people, your team, they need to have empowerment when it comes to entrepreneurship, development, career growth, how to position themselves, how to secure jobs, and all that type of stuff. That is the workshop I'm hosting, and I'm partnering with you to do this. So once you fill the form, somebody from my team will be in touch with you to talk about the detail and maybe book a date with you, and then the modalities and whatnot. And I will be there, or somebody, one of my other associates who are also consultants will be there to share. So we are spreading ourselves and doing this. If you want to be a part of this, maybe you are a coach, or you are an IT leader, or you are a career business leader, or whatever, and you want to be a part of this initiative, also visit this page and fill your information, and we will definitely connect you with a charity, maybe in your locality or somewhere we can't get to. And this is a global initiative, by the way, but we're starting this in the UK. All right. So on this note, I will be wrapping up this session tonight. And like I said, if there are questions, I'll keep my eye on the comments, and I will let my team take over. If they need to bring me live, they will let me know, and I will be live to answer question and answers. All right, see you in a minute. If I don't see you in a few minutes, I'll see you next time on this series. Thank you so much.